something out there in the world of work that's right for you.
People employed in the type of work that interests you.
Created nothing, and yet workers still couldn't meet their bills.
Work satisfies other human needs.
The responsibility of people who work
Workdays, trouble developed at work.
The nature of the work, the lifestyles of the workers.
decision-making, and the need to work extra hours.
And he just loves this work. He just loves to spend the hours, and even if it's all night long that he's working.
Though he doesn't know it, the roots of his boredom lie deep in hatred of authority.
Provided by those workers in the business
Working for a better life and liking what they do, what they do. Everybody's going to work. Hello, how do you do?
10 million people work treating or working thousands of materials or products, employing millions of workers in a wide spectrum of jobs.
these people may work as dispatchers or warehousemen,
Clerical workers, livestock and poultry production specialists.
foundry workers, the people who work in the health occupations, and amusement park workers.
Bench workers are concerned with everything.
Here, a farmer finds profitable winter work on his own woodland.
Meanwhile, Alf works straight-grained oak for the...
Interesting and responsible work.
After breakfast, their father will go to work at a government-owned factory, while their mother does homework for her evening classes.
And postal workers work for one of a number of government organizations. Then comes the work of
The potential outcome of the adventure and the extent to which the dangerous and backbreaking work will continue.
To apply force to do work.
Today, people work for many reasons. Decisions must be made. People must be supervised. These workers enter the world of work.
The world of work.
Many directly. Others who work
working hours,
many more work for utilities. Many work in some aspect of agro-business. While the number of employed farm workers is decreasing, nearly 5 million people work in sales occupations. The majority work in business, industry, and government.
the people who maintain that thread are the workers.
The largest skilled workforce in the world of work.
Work at careers which fall into this cluster.
The work
Farming is working around the weather.
To do a quantity of work equal to...
The monotony of housework that gets her down.
Much like detective work.
working outdoors.
Work in the business office.
Work alone or in a group with people. Yes, the world of work is big, complex, and for those in jobs they like, exciting. Workers often read blueprints.
Using 2 planks, this construction worker has formed an inclined plane.
Sales work can open up a whole new world for young people.
Lena does homework in her reader. Homework starts in the 1st grade.
Such is the nature of gold fever.
He tried to pretend that he didn't care. He worked harder and harder in schools.
Next year, he entered Columbia University, working his way through.
To understand how all machines are used to do work.
By entering the working world.
Why get in a sweat over a lot of busy work?
Workers receive on-the-job training.
The shovel helps the man do work.
The day ends when the work is done, not before.
The work is often rigorous and on the water. The work can be satisfying.
Some rough lumber goes into construction work.
While the airlift teams have been working on the level areas of the wreck site.
He's hardly aware of all the busy work he has to handle.
Progress stems from revolution sometimes, more from continuity. But both are characteristics of the work.
Work. Talk with people who are already working.
After that, work out some work
To do the same quantity of work. To do work can help us do work. Work,
School work
is the basic unit of work.
work full-time.
to work, just to stay alive. Workers to that work, working at work.
Work
Ended in another bleak, needless tragedy of boredom at work.
Reach out and take it. The world